the good life. This is the good life. Hey, this is the good life. This is the good life. The good life, yeah.
After this massive climb, we treated ourselves to stay at the resort today, on the campsite of course. For $40 you have access to the campsite, the swimming pool, showers and the kitchen of course, which is really nice. I think if you are here at Uluru and you're done with the free campsites, just give it a shot because it's really nice, really relaxing, and finally a pool. So good when it's 35 degrees. After a very refreshing swim today at the resort, we went to the big brother of Uluru, the Kata Tjuta. I never heard of this before, but people say it's more spectacular than Uluru. What I do see is very big. It's like 3 times bigger than Uluru. It's next to Uluru, by the way, still like 50 kilometers drive. I'm really curious, so let's have a look. Now you probably expect an interesting story about these rocks. Well, the Kata Tjuta rock formation exists out of 30 individuals and the highest one is over 500 meters high. Honestly, I found this one way more impressive than Uluru itself. But yeah, that's my opinion. And who gives a fuck about my opinion? So after 2 days in Uluru National Park, we continue our journey in northern direction. From Uluru National Park to the King's Canyon. Tomorrow we're gonna do a 6 kilometers hike here. That's basically the planning for tomorrow, and then we have to drive another 400 kilometers back to Alice Springs. First I want to show you this. Look at this amazing campsite and an amazing view all of the King's Canyon. Today we are in the West National Park, the King's Canyon. We're gonna do the 6 kilometers loop walk, 4 hours. It's a really cloudy day. I'm really happy with that. There's no burning sun today and yeah, it should be fine for the walk. We officially reached the most expensive petrol price, over $2 now. Yeah, still cheaper than at home in Holland, but over $2. It's incredible for Australia. So we're driving on this very rough road. We visited the King's Canyon today and the only way to Alice Springs. Well, that's not true. There's another way, but the other way takes 9 hours. And this is the shortcut, but the shortcut is not a sealed road. Yeah, guess who's driving? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, careful driving techniques are advised, and not only on gravel roads. Flipped car crashes are very common in the Outback because of the wildlife. Anyway, when you do survive, you will be rewarded with beautiful views like these. Before we arrive in Alice Springs, we have one more stop, the West MacDonnell National Park. It's well known for the many gorges you can find here, where you can have a refreshing swim in this very fucking hot weather. Basically, we spent the last 2 weeks more than 3 or 4 hours a day in the car. We camped down the river for a few days, and now we're gonna enjoy our swim.
I always do. I never think. I always do. Never thought I wouldn't jump. Oh, what a fool. But if I fall, I will get up again. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than.
So if you are on the camping, then you have to be creative with your fridge system, because, well, a cool box with ice will last for a couple of days, but yeah, if there's no ice, then you have no cool box, or no cool in the cool box. So I want to have cold wine. And what we do then, just have a walk a couple of meters more, and we just cool it in the river.
But if I fall, I will get up again. I will get up again.
And of course, we end the day here at the campsite with homemade bread, fresh on the fire, and of course the finishing touch with Nutella.
Stronger than I ever been. I will get up again. Stronger than.
See ya next week.